Hello, hello, beloveds, and welcome to a new week. Welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. For those of you who don't know me, quick introduction. My name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. I am the founder and CEO of the Moon Goddess Circles, the Moon Goddess Academy, and the Moon Goddess Publishing. And this is something that I do on a weekly basis to really help you, to teach you how you can work with the energies, the cosmic energies that are always showing up to work with us, to dance with us. So shall we dive into this week's mystery? So when I tuned into this week's energy, the message that I got was breathe. Make sure that you breathe this week. Breathe. So here's the thing. This week, we have Neptune going into retrograde. So Jupiter went into retrograde last week. And we also had the full moon in Capricorn, which was pretty intense because that was the last super full moon of the year, right? So it was really kind of tying up loose ends and making sure that we are shifting in a big way. With Neptune going into retrograde is really going to be helping us to expand our spirituality. So this is what came in defining or redefining what your spirituality is. Again, spirituality is not something that we learn. It's not something that that is taught to us. It's not. It has nothing to do with how we look like, how we dress, what we call ourselves, and everything to do with our connection with our highest divinity, whatever that is called to you, right? But you get to define that. And so Neptune going into retrograde is really going to be amplifying our house of spirituality, whatever that means. Now you can look into your birth chart and see where Neptune is, and that will always give you a clue as in how this retrograde is going to work specifically for you. So let's go ahead and just dive into the heart centering, because I was craving. It's so interesting because I was craving to bring the Archangels in to support us this week. And then at the end, we have a message from your infinite self. Your infinite self has a message for you. So we're going to bring in messages from the Archangels and your infinite self. So I'm really excited to bring that in. So as always, if you can't, close your eyes, taking a deep breath in. You can place your hand on your heart. You can place one hand on your heart and one on your womb, whatever feels comfortable for you. And begin to breathe into your body. Whatever it is that you are doing, just drop that for just a little bit. And let's get centered. Let's get reconnected. So imagine at the top of your head is this beautiful golden ball of light, just the heart of the Divine Father. Go ahead and send your channel. It may look like a plug that goes into plug into that ball of light, or perhaps your channel just grows and just hooks right into it. Go ahead and connect to that ball of light, the heart of the Divine Father, and see that golden light begin to pour down your crown, into your head, into your body, and it gets into your heart and it roots into your heart. And from there, just kind of radiates out into all areas of your body. And my body feels warm right now. Now bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet and also the base of your spine. Go ahead and send your roots down into the earth, all the way down until you reach the center of the earth, where you see the heart of the Divine Mother. And again, just like you did with the heart of the Divine Father, go ahead and plug right into the heart of the Divine Mother with your roots. And when you do, begin to drink up her love for you, her blessings for you. Bring it up through your roots, up, up, up. Bring it into your heart, let it root into your heart. And from there, let it radiate out through your entire being. From this place your hand on your heart and go ahead and call in your higher self into your heart now. And see how she shows up, he or she shows up. So now you should have 3 flames within your heart: the flame of the Divine Mother, the flame of the Divine Father, and the flame of you, your highest self. And see all 3 flames come together in this beautiful dance and creating this gorgeous bubble of light. And it just kind of like explodes outward and expands all around you. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths in this bubble of light. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember, the message for this week is to breathe. Breath is how we begun. Breath is how we leave. And it is the same breath that will always bring you back when you feel lost. So breathe. I'm going to call in the angels to come in, the archangels to come in. They're already here, ready and willing to support us through this week. We are open and willing to receive all that is for our highest good this week. If you agree, go ahead and repeat that. I am open and ready to receive all that is for my highest good this week. I am open and willing to receive the support from my higher self and the archangels this week. I make space for them to come in. I make space in my life for them to come in. I make space in my heart for the support. I fully receive this. So be it, and so it is. Taking a deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, still staying centered within your heart. Open, willing, and ready to receive the messages from the archangels. All right, so let's see here. And of course, I forgot to have you ask which of these messages for you. So let's do this real quick. Just close your eyes and ask which of these messages is for my highest good. 1, 2, or 3. And once you receive your number or numbers, open your eyes and receive the message. So let's see here. So like I was saying, this week when I tune into the energies, like I was craving for the archangels to come in and support us. And so it's no surprise that that's what is coming through. So let's see here. There we go. There we go. All right. So if you received card number 1, your angel card, so the archangels are going to be working with you to bring harmony in your relationship. Look how beautiful this card is. So let's see, you are working with Archangel Raguel this week. She's going to be here helping you to harmonize your relationships. Here's her message real quick. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Thank you, Archangel Raguel. So here's the additional messages, or message from Archangel Raguel. Your prayers for personal peace have been answered, and you are to be commended for your role in ushering peace into this situation. Visualize everyone involved, including yourself, being cooperative and open-minded, even if particular persons aren't usually this way. Trust the inner guidance you receive and know that changes are sometimes uncomfortable, but often necessary. Ask me to help with any aspect of relationships that need healing. Know that all relationships ultimately have blessings, growth lessons, and love at their core, even if appearances seem otherwise. Stay focused upon this truth as much as possible. So, a little bit about Raguel, Archangel Raguel. Raguel's name means friend of God, and his principal role is to create harmony and order in relationships. He has the power to resolve disputes and is often referred to as the Archangel of Justice and Fairness. If you find yourself in a dispute, ask Archangel Raguel to act as mediator. He will come up with a creative resolution in which everyone wins. Thank you. You know, as you're working with the energy of the archangels, I want to make this clear. Like when I tune into Archangel Raguel, like even though the book says he, the energy feels feminine to me. But that, when it comes to the archangels, even the angels, there's no such thing as feminine or masculine. It's how we choose to perceive them. So sometimes, for example, I would tune into an archangel, and that time they will come in as feminine. Next time they'll come in as masculine. When it does, that tells me a lot about what type of energy they bring in the healing through. So don't get too attached to the he or she, and really pay attention to how this archangel shows up for you. So if you received card number 1, you are working with Archangel Raguel. Go ahead and call him or her in. Ask her to bring harmony into your relationships this week so that you all win. Ask her or him to be the mediator between you and all the relationships that are rocky at this time, to bring resolution to all those relationships. Breathe in and out. This is definitely my card. Yeah, because look at that. It's so bright. You can't even see. Raguel's already working. Do you see that bright light? Receive, receive, receive. Beautiful. So card number 2. If you received card number 2, your card is compassion. So the archangels are working with you this week in regards to compassion. And this card says, so if you received card number 2, you are working with Archangel Zadkiel. And he's saying, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Beautiful. These cards are like so bright, like they are already working. I'm telling you, it was like the way they step forward, just like with the dragons, they're like, we're here. It's the same thing. I mean, the archangels and the angels are always with us. We have to choose to acknowledge them and be open to receiving their help, right? So here is Archangel Zadkiel's message for you. I can help you forgive yourself and others, or to compassionately see everyone's point of view. You needn't change your stance or behavior. It simply means approaching the situation with a love and heart, which empowers you and allows creative solutions to pour forth. I'm going to read that again. I can help you forgive yourself and others, or to compassionately see everyone's point of view. You don't need to change your stance or behavior. It just simply means approaching the situation with a loving heart, which empowers you and allows creative solutions to pour forth. So a little bit about Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel's name means righteousness of God, and he helps us release unforgiveness towards ourselves and others. Ask him to come into your dreams and act like a chimney sweep. Oh, this is a big one. He's done that for me numerous of times and continues to. So ask him to come into your dreams and act like a chimney sweep, clearing away any emotional toxins from your heart. He will ensure that everyone's needs are met and that emotional healings occur in miraculous ways. I love that last part because the multi-author book that I'm putting together is Miraculous. So if you received card number 2, you're working with Archangel Zadkiel, and you're doing some forgiveness work this week. And again, look at how bright it is. So receive it, receive it, receive it. Before we go to card number 3, the other thing I want to talk about, archangelic energy. If you've been following me for a while, I talk about them a lot because I love them. I work with them all the time. Even if I don't mention or I don't say I'm channeling this archangel, they're just part of me, right? I get that. They're part of my work. They amplify my energy so I can do my mission on this planet. So archangels are closer to the divine. Their energies are really high vibration. They before they can step into our vibration, we have to literally raise our frequency, or we won't be able to connect with them. Angels, they cater to us, so they're closer to us. They're always with us. They're like, they're always with us. Guardian angels, like they're always here. But archangels are closer to the divine. So when they come into the frequency, they are blessing you with such power, right? And when they come in, they mean business. They are uprooting things. They are giving you that powerful healing, right? So don't be afraid to work with them. And what I usually do, the beauty of it is like, this is the question that came to my mind. It's like, well, how do I know that my frequency matches with them? I always call on Archangel Michael first, and I ask him to clear anything that might be in the way of me receiving the blessings of the archangels and to raise my frequency so that I can truly receive the help from the archangels and perceive them as well. That's all I do, right? And they will come in and prepare you so you can receive all that you need from that connection, right? Don't let your mind tell you that you have to do this, you have to do that. No, no, no. Okay, be simple. Just call the archangels and ask them to raise your frequency so you can receive all that you need to receive from the connection with them. So, last card. This card is good. So if you received card number 3, let's see here. There we go. Card number 3, your card is spread your wings. And you are working with Archangel Ariel. Spread your wings. So this week is about you spreading your wings. And Archangel Ariel says, don't hold back right now. Don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Don't hold back right now. Like, this is also my card. So I'm gonna say something at the end of this, but I felt this in my stomach. I felt it power. It was like this pull in my stomach as I was reading this. Don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So here's the message from Archangel Ariel for you if you receive card number 3. Although you may feel intimidated by the prospects of change and by the thought of moving past your comfort zone, you are ready to fly high. Welcome new opportunities and know that it is safe to follow your heart and dreams. Keep your focus upon love, service, and spirit, and avoid any naysayers or skeptics. Remember that you inspire others with your story of turning challenges into victories. I'm going to repeat this again. This is also my card too. Remember that you inspire others with your story of turning challenges into victories. Just breathe that in. So a little bit about Archangel Ariel. Ariel loves all living beings and gladly helps them all. She's a master manifester, and she's especially supportive of people who are healers, teachers, and service workers. She's very partial to the environmental area, and she works closely with the nature angels to protect and heal animals, particularly the birds, animals, and fish who live near or in the water. One way to work with Area is to participate in environmental work, including picking up trash near a lake, stream, or ocean, donating time or money to an environmental cause, or switching to environmentally friendly cleaning supplies. Right. So she's very passionate about the environment. She works with the Mother Earth, right, and nature she supports them. So if you do that, she blesses you. That pulls her into your energy, right? Just like with Archangel Raphael, is very connected to healers. So anyone in that realm of healing and anyone in the realm of mind, so teachers, visionaries, way showers, again, you pull that archangel into your energy field because that's their specialty. And so they come in to support you so that you can be successful, and that will help everyone else, right? So card number 3, spread your wings. Before we go into the message from your infinite self or your higher self, so let's just go through the cards real quick. So we start with card number 1, with Archangel Raguel helping with bringing harmony into our relationships, right? And then card number 2 is about working with compassion with Archangel Zadkiel, really working on forgiving yourself and others, freeing yourself. And then the last one, working with Archangel Ariel, who is telling you to spread your wings, that get out of your comfort zone, do it, which I just did, like literally. I feel like, today? There was one thing that I was kind of like sitting on because I've never done it before. It was for my business and I did. And it was something that has to do with my expansion. And I was like, okay, new space. Let's do this, right? So I'm really excited for you. I want to hear which card calls to you. Also, what I noticed as I was reading the messages is that if you find yourself connecting to the stories of all 3 of them or seeing it as a progression, it's okay too. So if all cards are screaming at you and calling you in, it's okay because you're going to be working with all 3 archangels this week, right? So the last card is, oh, I love this, is the message from your higher self, from your infinite self. And so the goddess that is coming through, bringing in this message from your higher self is Nubo. It's the butterfly fairy goddess. Look how beautiful this card is. I don't know if you can see it. Nubo. And this card is about hope and perseverance. Hope and perseverance. So your higher self is bringing to you the message of hope and perseverance. And I think it goes perfectly with all the messages we just received from the archangel. So let's see what this message says. She transmits the frequencies of hope and perseverance to activate your DNA and cellular tissues with confidence, courage, strength, and stability. So when I say she, I want you to think of it as your higher self working with the butterfly fairy goddess Nubo and making this happen, transmitting the frequencies of hope and perseverance to activate your DNA and cellular tissues with confidence, courage, strength, and stability. You need to keep your body and mind strong through this transformation. You need to keep your mind and body strong through this transformation. Taking a deep breath in, receiving this message from your higher self as he or she is blessing us with confidence, courage, strength, and stability, activating our DNA and cellular tissues. As we go through this powerful transformation together. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Infinite self, higher self, thank you for this message. And thank you, Archangels, for stepping up to work with us this week. Like I said, this week feels like a huge awakening week. To really pay attention to what is waking up within you, how you're being called to expand, wake up, right? And step into whatever that next level is. How are you being called to let go, to heal, to release, so that you can do that? And be patient. Ask the angels and the archangels to be with you. Whatever you need, whatever support you need, ask them and they will bring it to you. So I'm just going to let them do the magic. Yeah, they're already on it. So remember to open to receive your full support this week. Remember what I told you, when you're working with archangels, you are up leveling your energy system. You're bringing your frequency higher because that's just how they roll, right? So really pay attention to that. Be grateful for their presence in your life. And I want you to be aware. See how they show up in your life. Like, I want you to physically invite them to show you proof of their presence in your life. You know, just like working with the goddesses, where when you ask for proof, sometimes you can smell like a rose smell or a jasmine, or, you know, like the smell of fresh rain. You know, there's always a clue. You might see a feather, a white feather hovering around in front of you. But ask them for physical proof that they are around you and working with you, and they will show you, especially if you're skeptical, right? And they will. All right, my loves, I will let them do their work. Beautiful. From my heart to yours. Until next time, have a fabulous week. Bye, everyone.